guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashlynn.
I'm EB.
And we are currently at
Las Grutas Tolantongo in the state of Hidalgo.
So we're coming here on a Thursday, and we have not seen a lot of people on this road. It's very remote. The roads are very bumpy. When we were looking up things like for this place, they said that you should come on the weekday because it gets really crowded on the weekend. So yeah, I mean, we have barely seen anyone on this road, so we might have the whole place to ourselves. We're about 15 minutes out from the park. So we rented a car because we did not want to be confined by the hours of whatever the tour was going to be. So we rented it from the Querétaro airport. We're actually renting it for 3 days because we're going to somewhere else after this. It was about $200 for 3 days. We're going to stay the night here tonight. But the thing with the lodging here is that it's all first come, first serve. So we don't really know what we're going to get. Our chances are looking pretty good since, as we've already stated, it's pretty desolate out here. So we're almost there. We're really excited. The drive has been absolutely beautiful. It's so pretty. All these canyons and mountains and fog.
You'd be surprised, like the road, the autopista they call it, from Querétaro to maybe about 45 minutes out of Las Grutas. It's very nice roads. If you are driving yourself, just be mindful and prepared to stop for all of the speed bumps. Some of them are labeled, some of them come out of nowhere. So just be careful with that because you don't want to mess up your car or the car rental. And if you do happen to visit on the weekend, there are other, and it looks like many options for hotels outside of the park.
We stopped to get out. We saw this viewpoint and it is so beautiful. We're not even like really inside that far yet. So pricing, 150 pesos per person per day. We're staying the night, so we technically have 2 days. If you're bringing a car, which we did, it's 30 pesos a day. All of that was 660 pesos, which is about $33. That does not include our lodging, but something also to note here, it's only cash only. You cannot pay with card, so make sure that you bring a lot of cash. So good news, we did get a room. Bad news, we can't check in yet. We changed, we are in our gear. It is still a little cold for me, but I think we're just gonna go explore really until we can check in a few hours. What do you think?
Check out the valley, check out the mountains, check out how green it is. This is one of the most amazing places I've ever been to.
There are so many little of these pools to choose from, and they are warm, thank God, because it's cold out here. They're all like different shapes and sizes, and you kind of just pick whichever one you want. We just didn't want to walk that far because it is pretty slippery. And instead of just like walking across all the slippery rocks, you can just take this suspension bridge, which is pretty nice. And then down at the bottom, you can see the big long river. So we're just pool hopping right now because we keep getting cold and we're like, oh, let's go to the next one, it'll be warmer. And I don't know if like it is warmer or it just feels warmer because we were outside and we got cold. I don't know.
Guys, definitely try to come on a weekday. Like, I can't even imagine what it's like. I don't want to imagine what it's like to come here on a weekend and battling for pool time. This is luxurious.
It would be like not even fun if it was crowded here because it's already like a little maze to get around and it's slippery as fuck.
Yeah, bring those aquatic shoes.
Guys, we're having so much fun. We made it to the best pool. It's like all the way at the opposite end of the start. It's beautiful. It's an unobstructed view of everything. And look how tall the cactus are. We finally got to check in. The room smells very clean. It's nice and sanitized. It's very basic, but it's perfect. And the view is great. We are going to the river now, which is like in a different section of the park. And from where we are at, you can either take a bus for 10 minutes and it's like 10 pesos, or you can take a hike and it's 40 minutes. We decided to take the bus. We just made it here. I didn't even see anyone in the water, but I don't know. But it looks beautiful from up above. Okay, it's really windy and the current is strong and the water is rocky, so you definitely need your shoes. This water is warmer than the other pools, I feel like, because it's like cold outside and this feels pretty good. But that means I'll be extra cold when I get out. It's just like deserted here. It's amazing.
All right, guys, when you come down to the river, you'll realize that it's also heated. So it's fed from the hot springs nearby. And the reason it's this kind of milky color, turquoise color, is because of all the minerals that are coming from the cave underground. Another cool thing about visiting the river is that it's divided into these segments by these boulders behind me, and that prevents you from washing down the river with the strong current that there is.
I just realized it looks like I'm naked in all my videos. I'm not though. So be prepared to walk a lot here and watch your step because the floors are really slippery in some places. It can also be kind of rough, so bring your water shoes too. The pools are obviously the highlight of coming here. It's like the main reason that people come here. Every view is so stunning. But a few things that we were surprised about: the temperature of the water. It is warm, but it's not like steaming hot.
It's not like a hot tub hot.
And also we came in October and the weather is still pretty chilly here. It's just a weird time, I think, to come because it's still cold outside, but you're in a hot tub. So there are times when you can be really, really cold after you get out. You kind of have to be prepared for that and pack accordingly. I don't know how to pack accordingly. I didn't do it right, so just something to think about.
And remember, nighttime, if you do plan to spend the night here, bring a nice sweater, sweatshirt, long sleeve, because it gets cold at night when you go out for dinner or if you're just hanging out on the balcony of your room.
Even though we came at a colder time, technically, the park is open 365 days a year, so you can come at any point in time.
And we can't stress enough, one more time, just try and come on the weekday. It will make your experience a whole lot better, I promise.
So there are three main parts of the park. There's the little thermal pools, there's the river down below, and then there's the caves, Las Grutas, which is what this place is actually named after.
And just be aware, if you do visit the cave, remember it's a cave, so it gets a little colder in there. Although the waters are still warm, we didn't get to visit it this time because of the outside temperature being a little cold. But if you do come in the spring or summer, I would definitely take that opportunity to visit the caves.
Absolutely. just checked out of our place, and I think it's safe to say this is one of the most unique, beautiful places ever.
Definitely, and we hope that you get the chance to come visit it one day.
Yes. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Adios.